guys, it is Glick here. Alright, so I wanted to do like a commentary sort of vid with gameplay in the background, talking about today's, I guess you could say, Destiny announcement that Bungie released. But you know, kind of caught me off guard because they did release it earlier than they planned to release it, which was like at 11 or something my time. And I also woke up late, so yeah, I don't really have time at the moment to like throw together like a video with like gameplay in the background. So I decided to just kind of do like just a typical boring news sort of thing, just to kind of share my thoughts on this. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped to say the least. So next Wednesday they're going to be announcing the Age of Triumph event. I suppose it's the final live event for Destiny, and I'm not really sure if they're considering this to be a content update per se, but from the sounds of it right now, how they're entitling it a live event, it seems like it's gonna kind of be like a holiday sort of, not exactly, but just kind of like a final event for the game. Because I guess they'll probably stop doing live events altogether on Destiny 1 once Destiny 2 releases. But yeah, I guess that's going to sort of be our final update for the game, our spring update, I guess you could say, or I guess you consider it to be our spring update. Or for 2017 will in fact be the final update for Destiny 1, which is, it's kind of sad to think about. Just a little bit. I haven't been playing since day one, since the game came out, but I mean, I've technically been playing since year one, and I mean, man, it's crazy because I fell in love with this game so fast. As a matter of fact, I fell in love with this game the first time I set eyes on it. The first time they announced it, when they announced it at E3, what was it, E3 2013, I think it was, 2012 or 2013. Yeah, the moment I saw it, I was like, okay, I have to get this game. And though I didn't jump into next gen platforms immediately when they released, so you know, I missed those few couple months of Destiny 1. Even though I didn't pick up next gen platforms right away, the moment I did, I made sure that Destiny was my first title, which it was when I grabbed my PS4. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked a little bit. I kind of want to talk about this, just kind of go over what they announced real quickly. So probably the most notable out of all of this is that our Guardians technically will be going through a reset of sorts. So we're not going to be able to carry over any of our weapons, any of our power, any of our loot, any of the, you know, Eververse or whatever content that you've purchased with silver. All that stuff is not carrying over to Destiny 2, and I know there was a little bit of talk surrounding, or in the past there was a little bit of talk surrounding whether or not that was in fact going to be a thing, if we could just fully transfer our character and all of our stuff over to Destiny 2, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. As a matter of fact, it's not. But our Guardian itself, I guess, and all of the customization that we've done with it, like as you can see here, class, race, gender, face, hair, etc., that's all going to be transferred over as long as the character has reached level 20 and completed the Black Garden story. So pretty much completed the main Destiny 1 story. As long as you've done all that, your character, your Guardian, will be able to transfer over to Destiny 2. Now, I think the reason why they aren't taking the route where, you know, all of our stuff, like our Guardian, along with all of its stuff, is transferring over to Destiny 2 is because this game is sort of, I don't want to say it's sort of a Destiny reset, but it's not your traditional sequel. Like normally when we think of, you know, MMO-esque games like this, a sequel is for the most part considered to be an expansion, which is just, you know, a larger level cap, brand new story, brand new, you know, weapons, possibly brand new classes, etc., etc. I think that's what a lot of people were assuming Destiny 2 is going to be, sort of like the yearly expansions that we get already, but on a much larger scale. But it seems like it's just going to be an entirely brand new, different game. So, I mean, I really hate comparing Destiny to like other MMOs because, first of all, a lot of people get on me about that whenever I do it. And also, it's like really unique, so it's kind of hard to compare to MMOs. And plus, Bungie doesn't like to consider this an MMO, I guess. But think of Destiny like it's World of Warcraft, and you have to think of Destiny 2 like a World of Warcraft 2. Or here's a better example, since World of Warcraft 2 isn't a thing yet. You got Guild Wars, MMORPG that started like what, back in like early 2000s, maybe late 90s. I don't really know exactly. Then we have Guild Wars 2, which recently came out within the past 2 to 3 years, I think. So I mean, that was an entirely brand new MMO, brand new game. You couldn't transfer anything over. It's just a brand new universe, everything. I'm guessing that's exactly what or is not a brand new universe really, but more of a brand new journey. I'm guessing that's what Destiny 2 is. That's the kind of route that they're taking with Destiny 2. So rather it being a follow up from Destiny 1, I guess, um, where it's or rather than it being like its own like big expansion, it's just a entire sequel as a whole. So I'm assuming if there's going to be a Destiny 3 down the line, they're probably going to take the exact same route. If they do switch it up and make it so we can carry everything over, I guess that's cool. But from the sounds of things right now, I think if a Destiny 3 ever becomes a thing, I know that's way, 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 way far off to be talking about, they're probably going to end up taking the exact same route. But what I do expect from Destiny 2 is that they're going to probably stretch this game out a lot longer than Destiny 1. So let's see, Destiny 1 has been around for let's assume Destiny 2 launches in November of this year. So I mean that makes Destiny 1 will be around for about 4 years, right? It's launched in 2013, I believe. So was it 2013? No, it was 2014. Yeah, it launched in 2014. So yeah, it's been around for about 3 years this November. So this upcoming November will be its 3-year anniversary. So I mean, considering, I don't really expect brand new consoles to drop anytime soon, and with Destiny 2 likely to be releasing on PC, I know that's been talked about. I'm honestly expecting Destiny 2 to have a much longer life than Destiny 1 did. I'm gonna guess maybe 6 years. That sounds reasonable, and I think we'll be having expansions a lot more frequently, and proper expansions at that, like more expansions that are more similar to like what you would see from more what's the word I'm looking for, traditional MMOs. So I'm thinking the expansions will be a lot more on the larger scale side, because if you look at the expansions that we received throughout the past few years, Rise of Iron and the Taken King, they're not really that big of expansions. Like, you get through the story extremely fast. The story's really short, and there's not really that much to do afterwards. I mean, I know they add in content within their seasonal updates, but aside from that, I mean, the standalone expansion isn't really that much. There's really not that much content. So I'm expecting the expansions for Destiny 2 to be much more larger on a larger scale. So anyway, I could speculate about Destiny 2 all day, but I guess we will be hearing about it a lot more. We'll hear Bungie whispering stuff about it a lot more as we approach E3, which I'm assuming is going to be where it's going to be revealed. I honestly don't really know. They might actually reveal it before E3, because they do their own streams and stuff, and if they actually are continuing with this whole PlayStation exclusive thing into Destiny 2, odds are the Microsoft press conference won't really touch on Destiny all that much, or Destiny 2 all that much. So I'm expecting Bungie to actually hold their own reveal stream for Destiny 2 sometime before E3. But anyway, getting back into the Age of Triumph, so they're officially revealing what exactly the whole event entails, what it's going to be all about on Wednesday, March 8th. Kind of salty about that, because I thought it was going to be today. Like, I thought they were going to tell us exactly what everything is today. And I was like, oh man, I don't have work today. This is perfect. But no, Wednesday, March 8th, I'm going to be at work. So I'm going to completely miss this. Hey, guess what? Wednesday, March 18th, they announce the weekly rituals. So I'm guessing this is going to be the challenges that are going to be available each week. I don't know exactly how that works. Just kind of speculating. But I'll be at work, and that's revealed. And same as Wednesday, March 22nd, during the Sandbox update. So I'm guessing this is all balance stuff, right? So I guess final balance tweaks and stuff like that will be talked about during the Sandbox update stream. So I mean, yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. This is literally the end of Destiny 1. It's been a good run. I don't know if I'm still really motivated to hit 400 on all my characters. I'm gonna try and do it, because with this live event, it'll have me playing more actively again, and I guess it'll just kind of be a final shot for me to just hit level cap on absolutely all my characters on both Xbox and PlayStation. So Yeah, I'm really excited, but I'm more excited for Destiny 2. Like, Destiny 1 is great and all. I love it to death, but, I'm just ready for a new game at this point. I'm ready to be able to play Destiny in 60 frames per second, and if it is actually going to drop on the PC, I just want to hurry up and switch over to the PC version so I can hopefully adapt as fast as possible, especially for PvP, because I'm just freaking trash at first person shooters on the PC. Like, I gotta practice that crap. At least I have some time. I have like literally at least 6 months to get used to FPS games on the PC if Destiny 2 ends up dropping on the PC. But anyway, yeah, Destiny 2 without a doubt is my most anticipated title of this year as of now. And yeah, I can't wait for, hopefully within the next few months or so, we actually get a full reveal trailer for the game. So I mean, more information is definitely going to be on the way. But leading up until the Destiny 2 release, I'm planning on doing videos like this. Some I'll have them be more gameplay commentary based, where I have gameplay going in the background. I'll be talking about latest Destiny 2 news. I'm going to be covering Destiny 2, everything Destiny 2 that comes out. I'm going to be focused on it. I'll be covering it on this channel. So if you want videos like this and you want to stay up to date with the latest Destiny 2 news that comes out, hit that sub button, drop a like if you want, drop a comment if you have anything to say. What do you hype about Destiny 2? Let me know. Let's start a conversation, But that's it for me for now. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. You guys keep on gaming. Peace out.